Aware of it as an event, the famine? I don't think we own it.
Well, I'll say two things about that. First of all, you could say that in Ireland, the survivors of the famine was difficult. Like and for us, 5 or 6 generations down, right? Who wants to be told that their ancestors, their great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother, died on the side of the road with the grass stains on their mouth because, they were treated like animals and they ended up in bestial kind of situations. It's not exactly a feel-good story, is it? We did sweep it under the carpet.
Do you think there's shame attached to it?
Yes, I absolutely think there was shame attached to it. And we abandoned a huge amount. We switched our language. The Irish language, pre-famine, was a bilingual culture. Post-famine, it was increasingly just an English-only culture. And, you are marooned when you switch a language. You leave a lot behind when you switch a language. And in some ways, we still haven't really fully kind of recovered from that either. No other country in Europe, not one, has lost this language as much as Ireland has. Now, that's one way of looking at it. But the other thing one might say is, really, if you look for the Irish response to the famine, it's the Irish revival itself. Why from the 1880s to the 1920s did we produce the greatest poet in the world, at that time in the Anglophone world anyway, Yeats? Why did we produce the greatest novelist, Joyce? Why did we produce a tremendous slew of dramatists, And the reason I would argue is because they're the ones who have to take responsibility for the famine. They're the ones who have to reimagine Ireland, but in the English language. Because in a sense, we had to make ourselves up. We had to reinvent ourselves in the Irish language, switching from the Irish language to the English language. We had to kind of find a way to be Irish in the English language, and we had to take and break the English language and remold it to Irish purposes. But it's the post-famine generation which does it, and then they reinvent Ireland, and then that becomes, it takes a political response later. But it's a legacy of the famine, Tommy. The Irish revival at the end of the 19th century is the real cultural response to the famine.